Hey folks, it's Jaden here.
It's Jess.
It's Shane.
We're Upton Sports Talk, and today we're going to be talking about how the Upton-Sundance Patriots are feeling going into the playoffs and how the Ladycats are the number 2 seed and representing Upton and going into regionals. So we have special guest Jerica here, which is my sister, and Allison. Yep, sadly, she's my sister. So how do you guys feel going into regionals?
I feel really good. I feel like we're going to do good in regionals. We're really surprising other teams because we had a lot of seniors graduate last year. But I think we're good. We're going to do good.
You had a lot of seniors graduate last year?
Yeah, there was 6. 5.
How many played?
1.
I feel pretty good about going into regionals. I think we'll do good. We'll surprise them.
So how do you feel just beating KC last Saturday? And that's a huge win because it's the number 1. How do you feel that that'll boost your confidence heading into regionals?
And they're ranked number 3 in the state, so that was a big win for you guys.
Yeah, I feel like it gives us the motivation because we didn't think we were going to be that good. And it also tells us that we have a chance to win. We can beat the number 1 seed. I think we'll do great.
I agree with Allison. It does give us the potential, and it really helps boost our confidence in what we can do this year.
And how do you guys feel that you've matured over the season, like got better as a team? How do you feel you've done that?
Well, we've lost one of our better players, and I think that helped us with the chemistry and stuff, and we really had to come together. It's also been kind of a hard season for us, so I think it just helped us play together.
How's it been a hard season for you?
Yes, Jaden.
How?
Well, for one, some of us lost a classmate, and then Caitlin, which she is one of our better players, so that was kind of stressful too because we didn't know what we were going to do because we didn't think we had anybody. But Paige Timberman, freshman, stepped up and is doing great in Caitlin's spot.
I agree, and
Okay, Drake forgot the question, so we'll go to the next one. So do you think this will be the year the Ladycats get to state and make a name for Upton and just put them on the map for volleyball?
yeah, I do. I think we definitely have the potential to go to state this year. Regionals is going to be fun, I think. We're going to see some teams that are going to challenge us a little bit, but we can play with anyone in the state. Because when we went down to Du Bois, we beat the number 2 seed, Matiti, and it was a close game with Saratoga and Little Snake, so I think we definitely have the potential to go to state this year.
I agree, and I think we're a good team. We're young, so even if we don't, if we make it state but we don't do the best, we still have next year because we'll still have most of our team.
I agree. So who's on your side of the bracket for regionals? Is it Hannock Mountains, the number 1? You guys are the number 2 from your side, so you're on the same side as Hannah. And then you guys play Lingle, which is their number 3, and they play Arvada, which is our number 4, right? Mm-hmm. So Hannock Mountain, they're in the state championship last year, so does that make you guys feel any different, or is it kind of scary, or do you guys want to go, and do you want to play them and beat them and show them what's up?
It definitely doesn't scare me. I mean, earlier in the season, we did beat them. I mean, we can't overlook them. They're a good team. They have some good hitters. They're scrappy, but we can definitely get them. We're just as scrappy. We have better hitters, I think, but there's no reason to be scared of them.
I also don't think they're as strong as a passing team as we are, and also we're a better serving team, so that helps too. And I just think if we can get it over the net and set it up, they will be good. I think we can play with them.
Well, first of all, we want to thank you guys for stopping by. It's been wonderful having you here, despite Jaden's constant interruptions. But it's been pretty good overall. Thank you for being here.
And good luck this weekend, and make us proud.
You guys too.
Yep, good luck to you.
And now it's time to move on to getting to talk about the Patriots football playoff game.
Today we have Patriot football player Aiden Coberly to visit with us today. We're going to ask him some questions on how playoffs will go, he thinks, and me and Jaden being football players will state some stuff as well on how we'll do and our predictions for us and stuff like that.
So, Aiden, coming in as a sophomore, you weren't starting at the beginning of the season, but now that you are, does that put a little bit of pressure on you now, or are you ready for the playoffs? Seems how this is going to be first time you start in the playoffs, or what do you think?
I think I've started enough games. I think I'm ready. I know I kind of know the flow of the game now. Kind of got a better football IQ. Just kind of still, there's the regular nerves of first time in the playoffs and starting. So yeah.
Well, from a fan's perspective, I think you guys have been a lot of fun to watch. It's been fun kind of watching you guys grow throughout the season. We all knew you were kind of going to be a pretty good team, but you guys have also shown growth with, like, when Craig and Josiah got it. When they got hurt, I thought a lot of guys like Aiden, they did step up and played pretty well in those positions that they were put in because of injury, and I think that showed the depth of the team and, like, how well coached you are.
And here lately, I think we've been on fire, like, defensively. We've allowed 0 points in our last 4 games, and in our last 4 games, the score differential is 144-0, which is pretty great when you're thinking about a high school team and playing 2 good teams. Well, they're all good teams, but 3 teams that are going to be in the playoffs, and allowing them to have 0 points, that was pretty good. And we've scored a lot on defense as well here lately, so I think our defense has ramped it up, and we're starting to peak at the right time. And I think that if we keep just playing the way we are, I think we should be able to get to Laramie and bring back home a trophy.
Yeah, I agree. So the schedule, as of right now, we host the number 3 Rocky Mountain from the other side. And I think Rocky is a pretty good team. I mean, anything can happen in the playoffs, so we can't overlook them. And then if we beat Rocky, we'll travel to either Cokeville if Cokeville beats Wright, or Wright will come to Upton, or Sundance, I guess the second game would be at. But most likely, I bet we travel to Cokeville again and hopefully can get a dub there. Unlike last year, we can go win there and then head to Laramie and put up a fight against Bighorn, I think. What do you think, Aiden?
No, yeah, I agree. Just gotta take it one game at a time. Rocky Mountain's gonna be important. They lost to Shoshone a few weeks ago, and I think since we beat Shoshone, I think we should be able to take these guys on and end the day with a dub.
Yep, I agree as well. Yep, thank you, Aiden, for coming and speaking with us today. And that's the end of our podcast. I'm Jess.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Shane.
And we are Upton Sports Talk.